Harvey picked
We
it up.
totally thought that it was a bidding war.
Yeah.
We absolutely did. But the cool thing was, we had sold Reservoir Dogs as a finished film to Miramax. And then I went there as head of production at Miramax. And then these guys gave me the script, Stacy and Danny and Lawrence. I read it. And I think they gave it to me like the day before they gave it to everybody else. Or that's what they told me to make me feel good or something.
No, we did.
And I gave it to Harvey. I read it, and I really wanted to do it. And I had only worked there for like a couple of weeks. And I go, Harvey, look, there's a script I just read. It's Quentin's new script. I think we should do it. And I hand it to him. And he goes, what is this? It's like 160 pages. Like, you want me to read this? And I go, yeah, I want you to read it. It's really good. He goes, do you want to make it? And I go, yeah, I'd really like to make it. He goes, all right, fine. And he leaves. And he's like on a plane. And he calls me up. I'm in the office. And he goes, oh, my God, I just read like the first 20 pages. It's fantastic. It doesn't stay this good. And I go, yeah, keep reading, keep reading. And then he calls me like 20 minutes later, and he goes, I'm on page like 42. It's fantastic. Just stay in the office. And so I'm like waiting in the office, like, okay, and then like 20 minutes later, the phone rings, and he goes, fuck. And I go, what? He goes, John Travolta just died. And I'm like, and I go, right. He goes, you're going to kill the main character in the middle of the movie? It's stupid. And I'm like, right. And I don't say anything. He goes, what? And I go, nothing. He goes, is it a happy ending? And I go, just keep reading. He goes, oh my God, he comes back, doesn't he? And I go, just keep reading. He goes, just tell me what happens. And I go, I'm not going to tell you what happens. Just keep flying and just keep reading. And he goes, he comes back, doesn't he? I go, and he goes, just start negotiating. So we started negotiating. I think that's one of the things is that also when, like we have all had the experience of reading the screenplay and then watching the filming, and then watching the cut of the movie. And I think that the experience reading the script is so profoundly wonderful that you don't quite think it's going to actually be better when it's shot, because it's so wonderful as a screenplay. But it does completely come alive. But a lot of these while there are actors that bring so much to it and are so inventive in what they do, which Quentin gives them obviously tremendous freedom to fool around and do all this and invent, but yet the structure is completely there. And so it's not an editorial concoction. It's scripted exactly that way. And so it's an interesting thing in watching it again and going through those kind of experiences of reading it. I remember with Reservoir Dogs, and we made Harvey Keitel a producer of the movie. And we would always, Harvey Keitel and I would always have these conversations about, can Quentin really direct? Is he going to fuck it up, or is he going to be really good? And we would have all these conversations about it. And then I remember we were shooting, and we had seen dailies for a couple of days. And I remember I said to Harvey Keitel, I think that the film might actually be better than the script. And he goes, well, what do you mean? I go, well, like the experience of reading it in my apartment was so fantastic that I didn't think the movie could be better. And Harvey Keitel said, I don't know how that could be. I wasn't in your apartment when you read it.